my feet up and let my braces down, you'll find me in an English music hall.
I love the grandest operas from books not to be seen.
Those French composers sometimes have their gold.
I'm down with my two fingers in the word they say.
I'm fluent in any old music hall. Where else can you find murder and romance and give your thigh a slap? Where else can you trade insults with the band, where the pipe's within your hand and a lady's in your lap? I'm fond of chamber music. I take some every week. I sit there fighting sleep until I fall. But when I'm feeling wicked, I step from chambers bleak and stroll way down the Gaddix Music Hall.
Where else? I find food and smoke and drink and blink in a rakish eye.
Where else can you cut portions of King Lear with a tankard full of beer and a plate of shepherd's pie? I burn my candles brightly. Oh dear, the things I see! And should someday the angels come to fall, I'll say no thanks to heaven, that's much too good for me. Just mind me to an English music hall. And never act naive, where I can chat with friends if I don't like what's on the stage. I give you one and all, an English music hall. Good evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, both pearly and peachy. To those of you here by choice, and those whose satellite navigation systems have suffered a sudden and catastrophic loss of confidence, welcome one and all to this, a marvelous, multifaceted music hall. Tonight, before your disbelieving eyes, we shall parade a pulsating pyrotechnical pangendrum of prodigious performances, and will exhilarate, exuberate, exfoliate, hey, titillate each and every one of you. But perhaps some of you are not aware of the etiquette of music hall. For each ululatory utterance that explodes from my epistemic epiglottis, I expect you to respond with an acclimatous ejaculation of vociferation. In other words, if I say something clever, you go, ooh, ah, oh. So shall we go again? Tonight, before your disbelieving eyes, we shall parade a pulsating pyrotechnical pangendrum of prodigious performances that will exhilarate, exuberate, exfoliate, hey, titillate each and every one of you. And now for your delirious delight and fantastical felicitation, I bring you an act of the most absurdly adventurous audacity, or perhaps fat-headed facetious foolishness. I give you possibly the oddest of odd couples, the Baron Harder and Madame Malfeasance.
I, Baron Harder, along with my lovely wife, will bring you a spectacle of danger, and here she is, the gracious, the beautiful Madame Malfeasance.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a great pleasure it is for you all to meet me in person. I am the Baron's second wife, his first having perished in a tragic accident involving a runaway cart, a falling tree, a fire, a loose tiger, and a knife. Well, as I always say, best to be sure. Now, to business. The Baron and I will perform an act so dangerous, so life-threatening, that only he, the cretin, is prepared to take part.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present the most frightening, the deadliest, the most body-shaking act in music hall. Madame Malfeasance and her razor-sharp
Now go and stand there and don't move. Music, please. Thank you. Go and patch yourself up, you old fool. As we say in our publicity, the most dangerous act in show business. The poor sap really loves me, you know. He married me when his first wife died, leaving him with that stupid, simpering little girl. My, how we laughed. We? Oh, my two beautiful daughters. Haven't you met them yet? Oh, you'll fall in love with them straight away. They've inherited their mother's natural charm and faultless beauty. Only married that ridiculous little boob for his bounty. Well, he is a baron, you know. Now he's just a baron. And what bounty there is almost gone. What little there is goes to keeping me and my daughters in something approaching comfort. No, even I have to work here in this tatty little musical. I shall return, and I expect your obsequious obeisance when I do.
Well, let's hear a little hand for the hard-ups. What a way to prosecute preliminary proceedings. What a hideously herpetological old harridan she was. In other words, what a ghastly old snake. I want boos, jeers, and whistles when you see her again, and her horrible daughters. Now for our next act. From the crepuscular to the breaking of the dawn, from the hellish hollows of Hades to the heart-stopping heights of heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath and be rendered silent by the beauty, the elegance, the pure sweetness of our headline act. My heart overflows with a plethora of pride as I introduce Cinderella.
The wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops, way above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow. And such a well-turned-out audience. My father has so little money left since he married the lady Malfeasance. She's my mother now, with her dreadful daughters, so I should not speak ill of them. But just between us, I'd like to make them dance naked on broken glass, cover them in warm stick, chop them into tiny pieces and feed them bit by bit to the dogs. Oh dear, that must sound unkind. I do have a dream though. In my dream, a prince arrived in his underwear, and he has these huge heavy balls that he keeps on trying to lift over his head. And we go to a palace, and we dance for hours, but of course, his balls keep getting in the way. It goes a bit funny then, and I find myself running away like mad from a giant pumpkin being rolled towards me by mice. And then I step in some squirrel poo, and my shoe falls off. And then I wake up. Sometimes it goes a bit further, and I find myself fighting like mad with my stepsisters over the other shoe. That's a really bad bit, because they are a tag wrestling team. And even in my dream, they beat me up. Oh dear, I think they're on next. I can't be found here talking to all of you. Goodbye, everyone. See you soon.
Wasn't she the most lovely creature, ladies and gentlemen? What comes next is not at all lovely. Beware! Parents, protect your progeny. Gentlemen, look after your lovely ladies. And ladies, take care of your lad's little love loops. I give you, against my better judgment, the ugliest of ugly sisters, the undefeated tag wrestling team of Dr. Evadne Binge and Dame Hilda Wackett!
Well, Hilda, what have we here?
I think we've stumbled on a convention of zombies, Evadne.
Anyone alive out there?
Anyone awake?
I think not, Hilda dear.
Well, let's wake them up.
And now for our first bout of the night.
We like to start with a challenge.
Anyone want to go 3 rounds with the best tag wrestling team in the whole country?
Come on,
Don't hold back now.
give us 2 strong people.
Any two,
Go 3 rounds with us without losing your teeth
or your hair,
or your mind.
and we'll refund your tickets.
And if you lose,
You get to watch the show again.
the intensive care ward at the hospital.
What? Nobody?
Oi, not you! You want to make the rest of the Olympics!
And we're having none of that kind of dirty fun.
Young fella, don't damage the act.
Cinderella. Now there's somebody we like to duff up.
Cinderella!
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 Wait a moment, ladies. I say who's on next, and it's not her.
Listen to Mr.
over there. Perhaps he'd like to join in.
I think he would, Hilda.
Right. Let the fight begin, Imagine.
Hello, boys and girls. Hello. Here. What's going on? He's far too old to fight you two savages. Hop in. And what have you done with Cinderella?
And why should you care about her?
Because I love her.
Oh, she has
How touching.
such good prospects.
And what are your ambitions, little buttons? To grow up and become a zipper?
Oh, that's very good. And you can pull on the trousers of our ridiculous stepfather, Baron Harder. You can do up his fly buttons.
Those fly buttons.
Oh, that's excellent.
What a pair! A toilet washer and little fly buttons here.
They'll be the talk of society.
Oh, but it won't be posh and Becks.
It'll be flush and kicks.
And if you ever talk to us like that again, Mamma will make hard up even more harder, and he'll never be able to pay you anything.
Hilda, we must aware your Brazilian needs to be trimmed.
Absolutely. Most uncomfortable.
Well, if Mamma will insist in importing your dance teacher from Rio, she could at least find one that shaves. I can't abide all that facial hair.
Somebody coughing in the audience? Somebody I won't have anybody coughing. This isn't some kind of pantomime, you know, young lady. Who's coughing?
What are you doing, John? Is it your turn? What is it you do? I'm the juggler.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the peripatetic perambulant perspicacious precipitator of precarious projectiles. The world's greatest jogging, jiggling juggler, not a fly-by-night, it's Button!
And now, for your pleasure and amazement, I will juggle anything that you throw at me. Come on now. What would you like me to juggle? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now, what have we here? A priceless meat vase. A lovely old gold watch. A live kitten. And a used nappy. Oh well, here goes. Amazing jumping act you've ever seen? No. Really? Rubbish? I'm supposed to do what? Juggle. All at the same time? You must be mad. Okay.
Do it blindfolded.
Enough? Right. Oh no! Splattered Brenda Malfeasance's pussy. That's half the joke's gone. I'll be dead meat if she finds out. Did you like the act? No, rubbish, wasn't it? But it's the only job I can get. And this rubbish music hall, it's the only place that'll take me. Anyway, I work for the Baron, and I'm in love with his daughter, Cinderella. It's hopeless, I know. I've seen shows like this before. It never ends well for the nice but poor one. but I do really love her. You won't tell her, though, will you? No. You couldn't bear it if she found out. Still, I think I've stayed on too long. Can't get used to the next act stage time. Bye, all.
Well, thank you, Buttons. Now, if you thought what he did was pretty special, masticate upon the mystical and mythologically amazing magicianship that will unfold before your optical facilities imminently. You do not even know the name of this next act. She conceals her charms under the psychedelic pseudonym of the Fairy Godmother. She can do things with a pupio peepo and small rodentii you would have thought impossible. They are certainly illegal. And here she is now. And here she is now. And here she is now.
Hello to you all! Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. I come from a place far away. Where do you come from? Where do you come from? Oh, further than that. Where do you come from? Oh, beyond the Random, beyond the Victoria Park. What about you? Where do you come from? Further than that. Further than Eve and Leytonstone. Think of me as the 6th emergency service. Police, ambulance, fire, late night off license, doner kebab, extra chili sauce. Then moi. I get these odd feelings sometimes. Yes, even at my age. They tell me somebody needs help. Looking out here, I'd say you all need some help. But there is somebody in particular who's going through a very rough time at the moment. I'm going to watch for a little, find the cause of her problem, and then with a little finesse and some surgically applied magic, give the old bags a good duffing up.
Get on with your act, they're getting restless.
All right, Dark Walrus. Some magic. First, I'm going to shut you up. Give me peace and tranquility. And a pill for my fragility. Find a cork with a good tight fit. And stuff it in the mouth of this pompous old git. That's better. Right, now for some vegetable practice. You never know when that might come in handy. Does anybody have a courgette? Oh, that's a stroke of luck. Right, now then, I wonder what I can make this into. Does anybody have any ideas? No? No? Anything else? I want something that I can move in.
Come play!
Ah, a sports car. Well, there's a challenge. Okay, we'll give it a go. Come on now, you sorry little squash. You've been a dull green seed pod for quite long enough. Now head out on the highway. I don't care what the price is. Become an Aston Martin and solve my midlife crisis. Eat my dust, David Blaine. Oh, sorry. Here's some magic release potion.
Thank you, Philip. What we can do is one of these. Now, ladies and gentlemen, an act not seen on this stage before. Two fine young men indeed. One is an aristocrat of the highest aorta of arterial ancestry, descended from a veritable vortex of viscounts and a banquet of baronets. The other is a bloke in his underwear. So, show your appeal. appreciation, please, for Prince Charming and the Great Blandini.
Gentlemen, and a big hand for the Great Blandini! The strongest man ever to have lived. We need teams of horses to pull his equipment. His weights, ladies, his weights. His magnificent balls would fall straight through the stage if not properly supported.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a humble man from farming stock who gained his stupendous strength from carrying cows to my parents' farm on the top floor of a humble block of flats.
That's just it, Flanders, old chap. You built your own skill and strength. People cheer you for what you've taught yourself to do. They only cheer me because I am a prince. Oh, let's change places. You can teach me to lift your balls and grow that amazing moustache, and you can pounce around in these enormous velvet pants, expecting everybody to lie in the mud in front of you. Actually, I quite like that bit.
Are you sure, Your Highness?
Call me that one more time and I'll have you flogged like the common cur that you are.
Not a very good start, eh, Blanders, old chap?
Old habits, I fear. Let's change now.
Our little deceit. Poor Prince Charming has struggled with the extreme pressures of extreme wealth, unsurpassed luxury, and having a chat for 5 eggs every morning so that one is perfect. He is embarking on a life that most of us would be familiar with, where he'll be judged for what he achieves rather than what he inherits by chance. So judge him then on his first performance as the Great Blandini!
That's a wonderful act, but you really do look stupid trying to lift those balls.
I say, young lady, that's no way to talk to her.
Delighted to meet you, miss. I'm Prince Charming.
You're a real prince and never have to wear anyone curtsy's kind.
Exactly, miss.
Should I curtsy?
It is customary.
How's that?
Delightful. To whom do I address?
Do you have to speak like that? I'm just Cinderella.
Oh, what a lovely name. Where's it from?
Hey, I'm the headline actor, I'll have you know. But anyway, who's your partner?
great Blandini, the strongest man ever to live life into lifting balls.
He's rather cute, isn't he? But if he's so strong, why couldn't he get his own balls off the floor?
I've had a bit of a head cold, not quite feeling myself lately. I'll be back to full power before long, though.
These arms haven't lifted anything heavier than a goblet of wine. And look at these hands. Baby smooth skin and manicured nails. You're not what you claim to be, Mr. Blandini.
He's just learning, Cinderella. This is his chosen path and he wants to be successful.
Well, that's great. I love to see somebody so obviously without any form of talent trying something new, especially in public. I'll help you. We'll have you raising that huge shaft of yours in no time. You're a good boy now. Come on, let's do a put down dog. Get your backside in the air.
I think we better bring him off.
Well, thank you, Prince Charming and Blandini. But which is which, eh? And speaking of witches...
Oh, do shut up, you absurd old twat. What on earth is the point of you? Now listen, darling. You know the new prince who's moved into the palace down the road.
Oh, who doesn't?
And why should you care about that, little dear?
Just one sniff of my very special perfume, and his head will be turned.
His stomach, sweet sister, his stomach.
Oh, well, I suppose your extraordinary beauty would turn his head through about 180 degrees, I would say.
Oh, stop it, darling, stop it. Now listen, what I have to tell you is important. He's throwing a great party to celebrate his arrival, meet all the ordinary people who live here, and to help find a bride. And here are the invitations.
My heart is all aflutter.
My mind is bursting.
Well, my spleen is thrusting. Look at it. Thrusting, thrusting.
Well, my pancreatic duct is flooding.
Let enough! Here is your invitation, Hilda. His is yours, Evadne. This, regrettably, is hard up. He's a baron, so he has to come. This is, mine.
Whose is the other one, then?
Any guesses?
It's not.
Oh, it can't be.
It is. It's for Cinderella. But sadly, she hasn't seen it yet. We must be very careful how we look after it.
It's awful if it got torn.
Oh, it must be on very good strong paper.
Who wants to hold it?
Me!
I shall hold it! Look at that frightful mess. Now, who shall we get to clean that up?
Cinderella!
Cinderella!
Cinderella, dear!
Yes, lady, now feces, feasance.
Oh, do call me mother, child. I am your mother now, you know.
All right. I'm just not that used to it yet.
Yeah,
Now let us help you.
See, that wasn't so hard. Now clean up this frightful mess, sweep it into the fireplace. The girls and I are off to have our blackheads repointed.
What is this? Nice card. What does it say? Charming. And then it's missing S. And then T-U-R-D. Oh, sorry. I wonder what the rest says. Oh no! They've all been torn up. I wish I hadn't thrown them in so quickly. Oh well, there's nothing I can do about it now. But I really wish I hadn't done that. But I really wish I hadn't done that.
please themselves, you know.
Sam, it's not like being Batman, you know. It really isn't like being Batman.
Oh, yes,
I don't
it is.
have... No, it's not like being Batman. I don't have a shiny black pole to sit down. Well, I have actually, but for other purposes, you get my drift. I don't have a searchlight beamed at a cloud, or a fit young man in pants and a mask. Well, actually, I do have one of those. When I hear the emergency wish call, I have to get this lot on. Put the right spell in my utility belt, whip out the Oyster card, no cash on buses, I ask you, and get to the scenes of rhyme before the words disappear. What chance have I got?
Look, you can't stay there. The next act is due on stage.
Do be quiet or I'll ram this cork back in. Now, I wonder what she was wishing for. Does anybody know?
Yes.
She wished she hadn't burned the invitation.
Yes.
Right, let's have a look. Oh, what's this? Oh, look. Prince Charming requests the pleasure of great ball at the palace. Saturday evening. Dum-de-dum! Carriages at 1 a.m. Who's it addressed to? Oh, it's the Cinderella. But why would she have torn it up, I wonder? Anybody know? Oh, well, who did then? I'm not a bit surprised. All right, I'm going. But Cinderella is in for a big surprise. But not quite yet. So don't say anything. See you all!
And so back to the musical. I feel the need for a little romance. Some delightful digital discovery, perhaps, or maybe some salaciously salivating cilia. And if we get lucky, perhaps a touch of oleaginous artificial osculation. And I'm not alone. You've met them before. Give them an enormous welcome back. Cinderella and Buttons.
Hello, boys and girls. Have you heard the news? The new prince is throwing a ball, and he's invited all the local families. That includes this lot. The rat-faced one with the horns and the two sweaty wrestlers. But there's no invitation for Cinderella, which is such a shame. It is. She's so much more pretty than all of the rest of them put together. Mind you, if you put all the rest of them together, you'd have something really hideous. Their faces are like bottoms. You'd have a beast with 12 buttocks. A whole bike rack. Did I tell you I'm soft on Cinderella? I tell everyone, except her. I can't bring myself to tell her. My tongue just won't work. But I will one day. Shall I tell her today? Yeah. Shall I? Yeah. I can. Go on, make me. Tell you what, if I don't tell her, I'll take off my trousers and I'll do a handstand.
But at least that sounds a bit like a music hall act.
Hey, what's wriggling in your thong?
What's wriggling is that there aren't any thongs, dancing, or anything else for our audience. They don't want your mawkish mutterings of misguided emotion and salaciously superfluous, salacious salutations.
Hey, they like my superficially sullied... My what?
Do something! Sing a song! Fall on your silly face! We're a music hall!
Right, I will. Lights down. Music, please. You're the lady that I love. I'm the lady. Oh, it's you, Sidney. I was just giving the audience what they want.
You mean the directions to the exit?
What was that song anyway?
Oh, just a little something I wrote.
Jessie.
No,
Why not?
it's not finished yet.
Well, if it was good enough for them. Oh, it's a love song! Sweet on someone, Buttons.
No, not especially. Hilda!
Hilda? Well, that's a hopeless rhyme. And you mean Hilda, my stepsister? The one with the shaggy Brazilian?
He's shaking.
But that one, the wrestler?
She's not all bad, you know. Yes.
Hang on. In the cellar, Cinder?
Oh, all right. It's you. There, at least I won't have to rip my pants in the air now.
What?
Just the deal I had with them, Cinders. But it's true, I love you. I've always loved you. But this is a pantomime, and you'll be saving yourself for a passing prince.
Are you saying you fancy me? Really?
It's hopeless, I know.
Well, I might marry a prince, if it's in the script. But this is 2015, and I am a single girl. So come on, let's see what's really behind buttons.
Well, that ended rather suddenly, didn't it? I hope the next act is ready. I wonder who it is. Oh, I think I know. Open your vowels, ladies and gentlemen, and issue forth a great steaming boo. It's them again.
Quickly, Hilda, we've got to start getting ready for the prince's party.
Oh my, I know. And we've only got 2 days to get our makeup on.
And I bet yours hasn't even been delivered yet. So hard getting those enormous bags of polyfiller up the stairs.
Oh, well, may you talk, dearest. I heard you ordering the nitromores to strip off last year's.
Well, at least I haven't had to scrub the mould out of my carpet.
There's no mould in my carpet, I'll have you know. I have that Cinderella on her knees, scrubbing away with a pure beaver brush.
Where is that Cinderella? I can't be expected to put on all my own makeup. Cinderella, where are you? Cinderella!
Cinderella!
I'm just taking a short break. I've been up since 5 this morning scrubbing out your new beds.
Why, I felt a bit scratchy. And what do you mean break? We say when you have a break.
And whether it's your leg or your arm, now get in here this minute.
Sorry to keep you waiting, You have to help us get ready for the ball.
Oh, the ball.
Oh dear,
Didn't you get an invitation?
Oh, what a terrible shame. I can't imagine why the prince wouldn't want to invite a scruffy,
spotty,
dog-faced,
pig-shaped,
badly dressed,
unwashed,
mangy
scrubber.
Did he invite you two?
Of course he did.
Well, I suppose he's got enough already.
Exactly.
Precisely.
She's seen sense. She's...
Got enough already.
What did we call her if Adney?
Scruffy.
Spotty.
Dog-faced.
Pig-shaped. Unwashed dress.
Mangy.
Scrubber.
The double bum drop if Adney, dear.
I think so, Hilda, my sweet.
Right, Cinderella, now, are you going to make us even more beautiful?
There isn't enough paint in the world to make you two. Ah! All right, I'll do it.
Good girl, me first.
Then we.
Come on then, let's go and make you two look lovely.
We feel pretty,
Oh, so pretty. We feel pretty
and gay, and we pity any girls want us today. We feel charming, oh so charming. It's so lovely how charming we feel, and so pretty that we hardly can believe we're real. Who's the pretty girl in the middle there?
What could that attractive girl be?
Such a pretty face, dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. We feel pretty, it's so pretty. We feel pretty and witty and gay, and we pity any girls want us today.
So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Cinders is not to go to the ball, but the dyspeptic duo are. No doubt their ghastly mother is going too. So is this the end of the story for Cinderella, do you think? No. I feel the need for a little prestigious prestidigitation. Would you like to help me? Very well. Say after me. I express a desire for Cinderella to attend the celebrated Saturnalia, conceived, initiated, and effectuated by His Highness Prince Chumley, Cheesy, Chuffington, Charming of Montposidania during the crepuscular period of the diurnal cycle, spanning the quotidian interface with the inception of the seventh day. Off you go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Would you like it a bit easier? Very well. See if you can say this. I wish Cinderella could go to the ball. I wish Cinderella could go to the ball. A little louder with the wish, please. I wish Cinderella could go to the ball. Oh, we got one!
Wait! Just let me get my breath. A couple of deep breaths and I'll be ready to surge into action. Right, what have I missed? Cinderella get her invitation to the ball? Fairy godmothers being their usual sweet-scented selves and good-natured. Right. What have I missed? I know. Where is she gone? No! Sorry. Right, I want you to say together we want her to go to the ball. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We want her to go to the ball. Okay. Where is she then? Right. You with a stretched hamster on your face.
Do you address me, madam?
I do address you, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at me, madam?
I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do wave these.
And to what purpose, madam?
Because I'm here to get Cinderella to the ball, and I can't find her.
Well, let me check the running order. Well, she should be here. Where's Buttons will know? Where on earth is Buttons? Buttons, where on earth is Cinderella? She's going to miss her big act.
Cinderella?
Yes.
What makes you think I should know where Cinderella is? I mean, you can't go around making accusations like that. How do you know I've been round the back of the stage with Cinderella? Go and get her. Please.
Sorry, did I miss my entrance? Oh, hello. Are you the new act?
Oh, contraire, my dear. I've been around for years. You just haven't needed me, that's all.
Needed you? Why would I need you?
Because we are a double act. And without you, I'm just an old magician with some smoke and flashes, some excellent pumpkin tricks, but no purpose. And without me,
Yes.
you don't get to snare the prince.
Well, what makes you think I want to do that anyway? He's just a pompous, muscle-bound dolt who was most unkind to the lovely Blandini.
Oh, you bought all that stuff, did you?
What stuff?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. Now, nip off to the greengrocer's and get me a pumpkin.
Wow, why am I going to get a pumpkin?
You'll find out soon enough. Now, off you go.
You normally seek rodents, fairy godmother.
Oh, don't forget the rodents.
Will this do? It's the biggest they had.
Well, I suppose so. But it's a bit cramped.
Crash!
You'll find out soon enough. Did you get the rodents?
I found some wooden animals left over from Snow White.
Oh! 2 years. Oh, well, this isn't going to be exactly traditional, but I'll have a go. Oh, you can't go dressed to a ball, dressed in rags. We need to tart you up a bit. Just need something to work with. Does anybody have a coat? What? It's freezing out there. Does anybody have a coat? Yeah. Ah, right. Send one of the rodents to go down and get the coat. Quickly, please. Thank you so much. Come along, rodents. Right, put this on, Cinderella. What? You can't go dressed to ball in those shoes? Right, we need some shoes, audience. Anybody got some shoes? Quick, rodents, get the shoes. Thank you, you're being perfect, audience. Right, put them on, Cinderella. Right, put them on, Cinderella. Right, put the squirrel at the front, the 2 bowls.
We're chipmunks!
Well, you look like bowls to me. You've got witches and fur and you're sensible, so you'll do. Now get to the back.
Oi, what about me?
What are you?
I'm a weasel. I'm from last year.
Well, you were the baddies, weren't you?
Depends how you look at it. See it through the eyes of the decent, hard-working weasel, which is a totally unjust representation of the common animal taking rightful possession of the symbol of oppression of the hegemony.
Well, if you promise to be good, you can steer. Now get to front. Right, are we ready? Drum roll, please, maestro. I call for the powers that help those in need to get off their backsides and pay me some heed. Take this sorry pumpkin and these woodland creatures and this dozy female with average features. Gold dust and both them with runes, a sprinkling of bicarb and a half tin of prunes, and put in the oven for 10 days or less, and take out with great care a glittering carriage, 2 horses, a driver, footman, and last but not least, the most wondrous princess. I hope I haven't got your hopes up too much. I'm not sure how long this will take. It may take a few minutes. You may be wondering why I do all my magic with vegetables. Well, there is a reason. I'd like to introduce you to my own fairy godmother, Fairy Nigella.
Good evening. And I hope you all had a jolly good Christmas stuffing. My little protege, doesn't she look absolutely fabulous? Now, most of you will associate me with more exotic foods, but let me tell you that a firm young Swede can be just as satisfying as pulling some Wiltshire pork. Now, my parents abandoned me when I was a child. Too much of a handful. And I was sent to live with Mr. and Mrs. Grocer Green, the greengrocers. Now, one day, when Mrs. Grocer Green was tossing her husband's cob nuts, sponging off his cucumber, and displaying her plump honeydews, poof! A puff of smoke, an acrid smell, and they both vanished. My first taste of dark magic. Could it have been Madame Malfeasance at work? I had to get revenge. So I enrolled at Piggy Baruka's Vegetable Magic Training College. I met my first love there. He was a Jewish miner. The coal rabbi, we called him. He knew his way on the straight seam. We had a dinner date once. I could make a man go nuts. I looked radishing. He had an enormous spotted suet pudding. He loved a fruity tart. I nibbled his plums, and he licked the custard off my pear. He even tasted my sweetly scented nectarine. And then he took my cherry. Must have been when I was under the table feeling for his fallen melon balls. I couldn't find them, so I made him go down. What that man found in those tight, dark spaces. He bit into my peach slices, and he even got his lips around my kumquat slice. That man knew the meaning of mange too. He said he would always be true to me, but he broke my artichoke. It choked me, but I ploughed myself into my studies, and one day I was called to the office. It was tiny. There wasn't much room in there. The professor cried out a spell. Raising the roof he was. Piggy wiggled her lady's fingers. Jets flew from them. You are now a fairy godmother with a degree in vegetable magic, and we are your mother and father. So, that's who my parents were. And I'll see you in the bar later.
By midnight. Midnight? Yes, think of it as the pumpkin sell-by date. Now, off you go.
And so, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, both pearly and peachy, we reach the halfway point. The slender fulcrum on which balance the beautifying and the bacchanalian, the yin and the yang, the pinnacle and the profundity of our little plot. It's also time to stretch your legs, massage your gluteus maximus or those of your nearest neighbours, and neck a few glasses before we recommence in 20 minutes' time.
Chalmers, old chap.
Careful, Blanders. Remember your station.
Indeed, sire. Just for the ball, eh? All the invitations went out last week. All were accepted, bar one who replied.
One person hasn't replied. There must be some Republican out there making a stand against inherited wealth and privilege. I can see their point. But it's jolly nice if you've got it. Well, we won't miss one, I suppose. But I am intrigued as to who it might be. I hope it's not.
Not who? Are you still sweet on your yoga teacher?
Well, she is a bit of a looker, isn't she? And certainly compared to those hideous half-sisters of hers, just the old skunks in wigs, from what I hear. Did they get invitations?
As instructed, sir, and you'll have to dance with them both.
Don't fancy swabbing back, you Blanders.
No, sire. I wouldn't want to deny you the privileges of inherited wealth.
Yes, you would. My lords and ladies, may I introduce the Baron Hardup and his wife, the... What's this word?
Beautiful.
His beaut... Well, you decide. His wife, the Lady Madame Malfeasance.
Your Highness!
Don't show me up, you blithering old idiot. Prince Charming, how wonderful to meet you. And you must be so excited to meet me. I understand your look of awe and amazement. I am quite a sight to behold.
Indeed so. I can certainly say I've never seen anyone quite like you before. I find the horns are especially intriguing. Are they?
Oh, real, Your Majesty? Oh, yes. Would you like a little feel? Gently now, I wouldn't want to be responsible for harming a member of the royal family, particularly when one day we may be related.
Related?
Ah, you haven't met my two beautiful daughters. You're going to find it so hard to choose, Your Highness.
No doubt. Do they also have horns?
No, they are beautiful enough without them. But they can kill with their bare hands.
Oh, simply delightful. I can't wait.
And you won't have to for long.
Introducing the beauteous and lovely young ladies, it says here, Dr. Evadne Binge and Dame Hilda Wackett.
Submit, darling, submit.
Get it over, break your arm.
Ladies, how wonderful to make your acquaintance at last. I do apologise if my valet has displeased you.
Oh, your majestical wonderfulness. How exciting to touch a little royal flesh.
Get off him, Hilda. You don't just go around touching royal flesh, you know.
Your glorious princesses.
I thrill with the glow of encountering your royal personification.
Oi, he's mine, poxface.
How dare you? His royal tights are straining to dance with me.
You don't stand a chance.
Ladies, please. Oh.
Now, listen here, you painted old tart.
I like that from a lacquered old piece of cheesecake.
Daughters, let us keep our little differences to a discreet distance. If we play our cards right, we can all have a bit of him. There's plenty to go around, from what I've been told. Your testosterone, please, let me help you up.
Thank you, dear lady. The floor is obviously far more slippery than it appears. Now, let's have some music, shall we? MC, do we have the musicians?
Indeed we do. And I'd like to introduce the wonderful talents of Scotch Egg Theo and Gabriel the Hat with their Galloping Major.
When I was in the army, I was a cavalryman, you know, and whenever I went on parade, this magnificent picture I made. With my galloping here and galloping there is the killer's habit I got, and I'm gagged if I think that I'm stopping it now, whether I'm in the saddle or not. And the people all stare at me so, for it matters not which way I go. With my rompity-bompity-bompity-bop, as if I were riding my charger, rompity-bompity-bompity-bop, proud as the Indian Raja. All the girls declare I'm a gay old stranger. Hey, clear the way, here comes the galloping major. One year I thought I'd treat myself to a holiday by the sea, so I went and my lodging was fixed, and I found that the bathing was mixed with women. So I galloped along with the bathing machine at the busiest part of the day, and soon fell at home with the girls in the water enjoying their frivolous play. They were beautiful figures, but Lord, how they giggled as soon as they saw.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an unexpected late arrival. Please welcome, who shall I say? I've got to give a name. What's that? What's that? Okay. Please welcome the lady, complete mystery, but we all know really.
I don't know, Lord Automatically. Get her on the dance floor. She is going down.
That's usually your party trick, my dear.
Careful, dear. People may be listening, but I doubt it.
My dear lady, complete mystery, but we all know really. What a wonderful and total surprise. I never knew such natural beauty existed so close to home.
Oh, Your Majesty, you do indeed make me blush with your kind words, though they are but the flattery of an experienced tongue.
I assure you, they are not. They come from the heart.
And Your Majesty, now that I see you so clearly, you seem both familiar and yet different. Where's your strong man, friend Landini? I've seen you around.
Here I am, my lady.
Oh, I see you've been keeping up your exercises. What remarkable progress you seem to have made in such short time. You've really built yourself up.
I've been banging away with my balls daily, my lady.
Please, my lady, do me the honour of taking the first dance.
With pleasure, Your Majesty.
Please, just call me Charming.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Your Royal Highness, you are seeking a bride, I hear.
Well,
My sister's looks are not all natural, you know.
really?
I know it's true. Less Christian Dior, more Balfour Beatty. Take me instead.
You? Your Highness, how terribly clumsy of me. And such a shame about her condition. Condition? She suffers instant death if she dances with a royal personage. But that's terrible. What causes it? A sharp stabbing in the centre of her back. Really? Take me, you great royal erogenous zone! Take me, my lady. Oh, rescue me from those ghastly women. Do you know them?
Of course I know them. I mean, they live at Hardup Hall.
Hardup Hall, where Cinderella lives?
Yes, I think she lives there.
She is very beautiful, and I like her very much. She's trying to get me fit. She thinks I'm Blandini, the strong man.
Oh, I see.
What do you see?
Oh, nothing. I just mean that you're very fit and must work out all the time to keep those big muscles. So you're soft on her, are you?
Well, I was, and then I saw you.
What was that?
Just the clock. It's midnight. We have the whole
Midnight? But I have to go.
Don't! You can't! I won't let you!
You don't understand. My pumpkin will go off.
Your pumpkin?
Yes, it's very sensitive.
Want some cream help? I'll get the nurse!
No, it's not that kind of sensitive. Look, it's really hard to explain. But I have to go. Please don't forget me.
Forget you? How could I? Flanders, quick, after her! I must know where she's from!
No sign of her, sire, but for this glass crock. Bitten some squirrel poo on the drive.
Right, I announce a kingdom-wide search. I will not cease until I find the girl whose foot fits this crock.
There could be millions, sir.
Good point. I will not whose foot fits this crock, provided she is fit, my type, and ideally the same hot chick I've been dancing with tonight. Now, thank you one and all, but the ball is over. Good night, everyone.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our little exhibition of dance. And what drama! And what next? An act of escapology to make you disbelieve your senses. I should warn you, this act contains great risk and danger. Those of you over the age of 8 years should not try this at home. Those of you under the age of 8 years will do this kind of thing whatever you tell them. So give an entirely appropriate welcome back to Baron Hardup and Madame Malfeasance.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for such a kind reception. What happened at the Prince's Ball should never have taken place. Who was that stupid, simpering little doll of a girl? And how could the Prince have preferred her when my two thoroughbreds were on show? I need to think calmly, and to do that, I need to control my The Baron here is going to help. Hold up, put your head on that tank of water. I need some peace and quiet. Wait. I'll tighten those chains first. So, will he escape? Tense, isn't it? Oh, anyway, who really cares? How can I make sure that one of my two girls wins the race? We must be the first to be fitted for the testing of the shoe. But it'll never fit my two girls. They have good big feet. Not that stupid children's size of that thing. There must be a way. Oh, do shut up. Oh, goodness gracious me. And a piece alive.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that.
Of course they didn't enjoy it. You're still alive. And I still don't have a plan. Get the next escape act ready.
You mean the X.
Yes, the exploding box. You get in it, and I'll lock it. The Baron here is in my box. Not a phrase I get to use very often. And I am going to blow him up. God, what brilliant. But isn't this fun? Would you like to help me? No. I think you would, otherwise something worse might happen to you. Would you like to help me? Yeah. Right. Shall we count down from 3 to 1? 3.
5.
2. 1. That's it! Oh, that good bang always clears the mind, don't you think? Oh, yes. I have a plan. I know how we're going to be members of the royal family. Oh, yes. Before you can say, frazzled, old, fool. Ha, 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 ha.
Well, there's a marriage made in heaven. Little hand for the daring do, please. Come on, old fella. Out we get. Out we get. Don't you worry, he'll get his 2 and 6pence. Now, I wonder if anybody can make that many noise stop. I could try talking in the gap between the noises. Let's rattle on, hope the police don't come. Now, the contest you've all been waiting for. The putilism of a pusillanimous pediatrician. Should we actually leave, do you think, anybody at this school? Putilism of the pusillanimous pediatrician. The terrific tussle of the toes. The ferocious fisticuffs of the feet. Whose foot will the glass crop fit? Well, you'll never guess. To find out, we meet again, Prince Charming and the Great Blind Lady.
Please, do not stand merely because I am of royal blood.
What's that noise?
I give you once again the stupendous feats of strength of the Great Blandini!
So, is there anyone out there who would like to test their strength against mine? Go on, man. Okay, first. First, me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're really sorry. We are going to have to actually leave the building. We're sure it's just a smoke bomb, but we'll have to just make sure. If you can walk back. Getting wild in here?
You're getting all this.
And then one gets
Here they are.
Those here by choice, shall we count it? There was dancing. I hope you enjoyed our little exhibition of dance. And what drama? And what next? No, no, no. Oh, there's a marriage made in heaven, of course. Well, there's a marriage made in heaven. And now, the contest we've all been waiting for. The pugilism of the pusillanimous pediatrician. The titanic tussle of the toes. The ferocious fisticuffs of the feet. Whose foot will the glass crop fit? Don't you really? Really? Of course you don't know, it's a drama. To find out, we meet again Prince Charming and the great Blandini.
Please do not stand merely because I am of royal blood. Second time lucky, I once again introduce to you the great Blandini.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Is there anyone out there who would like to test theirs? Come up here and test their strengths against mine. Right. A few moves. I'm going to attempt to bend this bar. You have a go, kid.
Come on, Blandon, down to business. Time to issue the proclamation.
Well done, fella.
Do you have the scrolls?
Indeed I have. And in these combinations, it's a real problem.
Still open.
It's as if he's going to have to remember them.
The Prince Charming has issued a proclamation for all eligible women in the kingdom to come forth and see if their foot fits this crock. Whomsoever the crock fits,
Providing she is fit, etc.
provided she is fit, etc., will marry the Prince Charming and be happy ever after, etc., etc., etc.
Whose house is this, Blandon?
Oh, this house. Hardup Hall, home of Baron Hardup and his family.
Oh, well, let's go in, though I can't imagine I'll come out as there with a bride.
Your Highness, what do we have the pleasure of your visit?
We seek the owner of this crop, Baron. Please ask your women folk to come out so they can try it on.
Call and
Oh, please don't. Your Highness, charmed to see you again. I think you've come to see which of my two girls you will marry.
Hey, don't forget Cinderella. She's got tiny feet. They're lovely too. Not like the great big hooves on those two.
You watch your mouth, young man. He will not be needed soon. I shall call them, Your Highness. Ivani, Hilda, your future wed.
Now, who of you is going first?
Me. No need to waste time on anybody else. Allow me. So much easier to put my own foot in. There we are. I think that rather seals it. Behold
cheat.
Future Princess Charming. Quick, Landers, check the fit. There's something fishy. Yay.
Something cheesy.
I think it's a feat.
Oi, come near me and I'll kick you into Tower Hamlets.
There is something wrong. That is not the glass crock.
Oh my! Well, I don't know how that could have happened, but see if I care. I'm going to get myself a fireman.
See how tiny my foot is. It's me! I knew one day I'd join the ruling classes.
Excuse me, sire, but if I might be so bold, your future wife has grown an extraneous lower limb.
He means she's subject to suprachoroidal superfluity.
She's got 3 legs.
Oh, why, thank you all. Oh, what a relief. Oh, not one of them.
Baron, we're singers. What? Yeah. Yes? Yes. What? Singers? Where is she? Oh, I wish we could find her.
I did it! Oh! I did it! I finally got here on time. 20 years of trying and I finally got here on time. Right, let's sniff her out.
Who or what is this?
I, madam, am Cinderella's fairy godmother, and I am here to make sure that justice is done. Release her, wherever you have hidden her.
That's very funny. You want me to release her? And how do you propose to get me to do that?
I will use the powers of good magic, and all my friends out here will help me. However strong you are, you cannot win by yourself. Now release her at once.
Go on then. Make me!
You asked for it.
Ladies, let us do this thing properly. To your corners, please. Fairy godmother to fire first.
Release Aranio!
Was that it? Is it my turn now? I did for those meddling greengrocers. I shall do for you too. I have sealed Cinderella's fate, trapping her in a prison of hatred, which no one will find, however they seek. Evil has triumphed! You're good, but you're weak. Powers of darkness assemble here now and strike at the heart of this silly, frilly cow! Killed her? Looks like I got lucky. And now, Your Highness, you might want to reconsider your rejection of my 2 beautiful daughters.
Now look here, just because you've killed the fairy godmother
And could kill you.
and could kill me,
Hang on. It's only a flesh wound. Right, audience. Time to play your part. Together, we can be too strong for her. Are you ready? Power of light and good and fun, join with us now to flatten this unholy sorcerer, bent on pain and gain, and flatten him, and snap off the horns, and snap off the horns again, and then impel her to tell me where heads on horns and point them to malfeasance. Right, on the count of 3. 1, 2.
But I'm still here and apparently unharmed.
Look at her head.
There's nothing wrong with my head.
Oh,
No, there's not. My horns. All my power is in my horns. Oh no! I'm finished! What am I going to do now?
If I may make a suggestion, you could keep your job in the music hall. Maybe she and the Baron could swap roles occasionally, eh?
give me those knives. Hey, I've lost my stammer.
I don't care about you. I care only about Cinderella. Release her and bring her here. What have you done with her?
I may be defeated, but it's too late. I have put her in a place that no one shall find her. There is no escape.
Tell us where, you wicked, wicked woman.
With pleasure. She is trapped there, in the audience, and forced to watch the show.
That's the most terrible thing I've ever heard. I shall rescue her.
Take a seat here, my dear, and try this on.
I'm sorry I deceived you by pretending to be Blandini. And thank you for saving yourself for me!
Don't be silly buttons. We didn't do anything wrong. We were both single people. From now on, my life will be the prince. But you and I will always be friends.
And so, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, both pearly and peachy, we have concluded a coruscating climactic conclusion that can't be right. Cinderella and Prince Charming are to be spliced by splendidly symbiotic sacrament, and the miserable and malevolent Madame Malfeasance is mashed to a miserable marmalade of mediocrity. I hope that you, our adoring and adorable audience, have forgiven my sesquipedalian tendencies and have passed a pleasant period of pulchritudinous persecution. And now, in the great tradition of pantomime, it's your turn. I was sweet no cucumber and on my wedding day, sitting down to supper when the guests had gone away. My old darling said to me, you must be hungry, Joe. Is there anything you fancy? I said, fancy, don't you know? I like pickled onions, I like pickled cabbages, I like somebody with a light switch, can we have another light on the audience, please? Does anybody, do we have any lights in the hall? Do we have the audience? Adam?
Yeah, you have to give me
You all, roughly half of you, would have had programs halfway down the first page of the program were the words of the simple verse that you've just heard sung so beautifully. Forum, we're going to go again. I was free on the Cumberland on my wedding day, sitting down to supper when the guests had gone away. My old darling said to me, you must be hungry, Joe. Is there anything you fancy, I say fancy, don't you know? I like me good onions, I like me red lilies, pickled cabbage is alright, but it only on Sunday night. I go to tomatoes, is what I prefer. Is it little cucumber? Vestiges of your pain. Thank you all very much for attending. A few thanks to, apart from the wonderful Fire Brigade. Had anybody seen the chaos and lack of organisation that existed 2 days ago, you would not have believed the chaos and lack of organisation you've just witnessed. Particular thanks to Particular thanks to Lauriston School and especially Lorraine Groom, who is a genuine thanks to many others too. They're all written down in your programme, so thank you all. Let me introduce the musicians. Borum Choi on the piano. Idea why Emma Doliani and Kate Conway stood up just now. But they do try jolly hard, don't they? And bashing away on his box down there, Jimmy Shields.